we all know that it's quite impossible to be both on the sides of Russia and USA at the same time. And guess who doesn't? India. It's unusual to see this, but how does India manage to actually be a friend of both countries and again, still in good relationships with everyone? We are not questioning how is that happening. So India has good relationship with both the countries, USA and Russia. And just to explain that, you can see how their relationship is good. That with the USA, they mostly work together in fighting against terrorism or working on green technology or maritime security and much more. The USA have a very huge number of Indians, which goes up to around 4.9 million of them, which is around 1.35% of the US population. On the side of Russia, they have a real good relationship which dates even of very long times back. Russia has been a very good friend of India, especially in providing material for the defense or for the army. And you don't take your materials of defense from just anyone. That has to be a trustworthy friend. So at this point, I think it's clear to see that India is literally managing a good relationship with both of them. So how does that happen? And India is not scared of being on the both sides, and no one can question them for doing that. The biggest thing which they apply, which makes them to do that, is that they have something called the strategic autonomy. With the strategic autonomy, it's basically we can do anything that we want outside with our policies and never be influenced by any other authority, especially from outside of India. And that means no decision that they take has to be influenced by someone else. Not even who they are going to trade with or become their friend has to be influenced by someone else. So basically, the USA don't have the authorities of telling India that, hey, we don't want you to be friend of Russia. Neither Russia can have the authority of telling India we don't want you to be friend with the USA, because India literally have made something clear in which they maintain the autonomy in their decisions, which are strategical. And this right here is something very important, especially for countries like mine, which seem to not be real powerful countries in the world that they have to take a stand on their own. They always need to have a friend to rely on. But unfortunately, most of these lower or poor countries, most of the third world countries, they have to take the side of only one person and keep it. And they are not allowed to be again on the side of someone else. But India says no, we will go to everyone as long as they are benefiting us. And I think this should be the best approach also in which African countries especially should be in which they have the possibility and the flexibility of literally having everyone as friends as long as we are working together to work for the benefit of that country. And India is doing something really great for that. Thanks so much for being here. Catch you next time.